Well, happy Monday and welcome to the venue live. My name is Roger Ramirez, and this is Houston's first online live performance venue brought to you from R&R Studio. We are here in the studio with my good friend Patrick Gamble,
What's going on?
who's solo artist. Welcome to the studio.
Hello.
So you're gonna be delighting us with some acoustic music today, man.
Sure am. Yeah.
So first things first, man. During sound check, you mentioned that you've been working on an album. Can you tell us a little bit about it, a little bit of the history? How long has this process been going on? When do you plan on releasing? Just a little background about the album.
Okay, so it's gonna be my first solo album. It's an acoustic kind of vibe thingy. It's country pop, R&B is the genre. It's with the guys Don Tino and Kevin Bomars, my producer, and it's with Support Local Music out of Clear Lake. I don't know if you know those guys, but you should check into them. They're really big supporters of the music scene here in Houston.
I'll have to check into them because I don't know anything about them.
Yeah, they're really great guys. So I've been recording for about a year and a half, off and on. I've had a lot of like family stuff going on, just life happening, So it's been stopping and going, but it's coming near to the end, and we're getting the production done and all that. So it should be coming out like mid 2020. So.
Well, we're really excited about it, man. You came in here, you did sound check, and I knew you were good. But you have a really good voice, man, and even without any effects, without really anything, with the setup from last night, you started singing, and I was like, man, this guy is actually really good.
Thanks, man. It means a lot.
And so tell us a little bit about your background, and what kind of drove you into the music scene.
Okay, my father, excuse me, he played guitar in rock bands like all growing up since we were kids. And so he brought me home my first electric guitar. I was about 10 years old, and it was an Ibanez. I remember a red one. And so he kind of taught me the ins and outs, like rock chords and like minor scales and stuff like that. So I just sit in the room playing all the time, and it just became like an obsession of mine. I've always played my guitar, teenager guitar thingy.
And back in the days, there wasn't as many distractions like video games or
cell phone, iPad thingies.
Social
we
media.
played outside.
Fuck social media. No, if you're on social media watching, subscribe.
Subscribe to social media. I mean, whatever. But so I formed a band with a bunch of teenage kids out in Pasadena, Texas.
Oh yeah.
And I was walking down to the corner store and heard some music, some noise actually, coming out of a garage. So me and my brothers were looking in there, my brother Tommy and Eric. And we look in there, and there's this guy with like a trench coat and long hair, like mascara, and we're like, "What the heck's going on?"
They were taking practice to the next level.
Yeah, so we just kind of like started talking and hanging out, and brought our instruments over, and kind of started a little garage band thingy. And ever since then, I've just been playing music, just been keeping on going. One of my singers was late to a practice, and I was just messing around on the microphone, and they were just like, "Okay, he's out here, and you're the singer." So I was like, "Okay, cool, man." So
that's fucking awesome,
just
dude.
how it's been.
And where are you from?
I was born in Galveston, Texas.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised in South Houston, and I graduated in Galveston. It's kind of back and forth. I don't know what the deal is with that. But.
Well, I work in Galveston all the time, and even though it's Galveston, there's like a new appreciation that I have. Just maybe it's just getting out of the city and just seeing the ocean.
Oh, it's nice. I love it.
It really is like takes a lot of that stress away. Like I don't really I go to work, but it's nice being Galveston.
You work out there, huh? What do you do, by the way?
I am an audio and video engineer.
Oh, surprise!
Surprise!
That was a goofy question.
So pretty much what I do here. Well, I don't do interviews for a living, but all the technical shit that nobody sees is what I do for a living.
Oh, okay.
So tell us a little bit of like which artists have influenced your style and kind of like made you to what you are now. Like what do you listen to?
Hair metal, Skid Row, stuff like that, Queensryche, all that. That was my dad. So I really like that. I have that influence, like the ballads, Bon Jovi and stuff like that. And as I got older, I started listening to the like Asking Alexandria, Bullet for My Valentine, Avenged Sevenfold, and always just like singing to the albums. You know, like I loved it. Man. Trivium, I like Trivium. I don't know if you know who they are, but if you don't, check them out. But anyway, so I was just always into that, and then recently I started listening to country music, believe it or not, and R&B more, and it's just so I got like this pop kind of vibe going on, and I also do like metal music, so it's just kind of. It's hard to explain. I like Johnny Craig from Slaves. He was in that band Slaves. He's a really big influence of mine. Tyler from Issues.
Nice, man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So, at what point did you decide that, fuck it, I'm going to start writing some tunes? Like, I know you're going to do a few original songs today.
Yeah.
Like, did you always have that in your head, or was it like, there was something that happened in your life that you just felt like you had to write some shit down? And
okay, so I first realized I wanted to be in a band whenever I would watch like VHSs, you know, back in the day. I was watching VHSs with my dad of like bands performing. I'm like, man, I want that. I want to perform. Like, I want.
And I know that you mentioned that your dad was in a band as well, right?
That's cool. He was. He played guitar. He toured like Quiet Riot and Saxon and all those guys, and so I really liked, I don't know, they all have a message and everybody sings those words and listens to that person, you know, so I kind of always wanted that of people to like maybe listen, or you know, you have the control whenever you have the microphone. If you're playing what people want to hear, you can portray whatever you want to say or be to those people, and they actually listen to you. So that's kind of what draws me to music. I write from like life experiences and stuff like that, so definitely. I feel like it connects more with the audience, you know, if it's like something you're connected to personally.
Yeah,
you know?
I feel like maybe you express it a little better, put more heart into it.
Yeah, exactly. I think they could tell when you're not singing about like Lamborghinis and hoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sing about something that means something that's
strippers.
Real, you know. We live real life, so I mean, people relate to real life, you know. That's what I think.
So tell us a little bit about the songs that you have prepared for us tonight.
Okay, one of my songs, it's probably one of my favorite songs that I've written. It's called The Ugly, and it's about all the judgment and racism and violence and like the school shootings and all that stuff. Like, all that going on is so ugly in the world, you know. Everyone is just so, look at this and pick this apart, and like, I'm better than you because of that, or you know what I mean? So the song is basically about like, it's not too late to appreciate we're all human beings, and you know, if we all realize that we're just human beings at the end of the day, we're all the same, we could get rid of all the ugly. That's what that song's about. So
that's cool, man. I can't wait to listen to that.
Yeah, it was good.
So do you have any performances coming up that people can go see you?
Yeah. Okay, so last year was the first annual Tune Out Cancer Festival,
which is the reason why you're here.
Yeah.
To
part of it.
Part of it. You know, I know we talked to Kevin, and
Kevin,
he's the
great
connection for this, and so shout out to Kevin.
Kevin Hamlin, if
you're watching, and you are. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So he kind of came up with his idea one day, and he just posted it on Facebook, and he was like, what if I did this festival each year and brought in like 50 bands and vendors and donated all the proceeds to Texas Children's Hospital. Sorry about that. And you know, everybody just responded to it so positively, and he actually did it. He pulled it off last year. It was a positive event, and so he's doing another one this year at Wildcatter Saloon. And it's actually, I believe it's in 2020, right?
February 21st through 24th, I believe.
You know that.
I think so. I think so.
I believe that's correct. So anyway, the performance, like you're asking, this Friday we are playing at the 19th hole in the Woodlands, I believe. It's $10 to get in. It's all acoustic artists. There's going to be 8 artists there, and they're all artists from the Tune Out Cancer Festival that goes on each year. So you can come out and one-on-one directly meet with these artists, and we're just kind of promoting for it and all that stuff. So you guys come out this Friday at 19th hole. Check it out.
Should they print out screenshots of your performance so you can sign for them?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'll sign anything. Whatever you got.
So So tell us where people can find you on social media.
Patrick Gamble, look that up. Also, Pat Gamble Official. I have an artist page. Also in a band named Astoria, Astorya.
Astoria, that's the name that I kept seeing with your name.
Yeah, we're like a hard rock kind of metal vibe band. So you should check that out. We're playing BFE for our friend Frankie. He runs BFE out there on Jones Road. And November 2nd, we're playing out there with a bunch of really good bands. And then November 8th, we're playing at Scout Bar in Clear Lake. So you guys come check it out. And I hope to see y'all and meet y'all. You know?
Well, we gotta get you here with your full band. You know?
Yeah, I know. I really would love that. I came in here. I was like, man, we could jam, dude.
Yeah. No, let's.
Awesome.
But we're definitely gonna
work it.
We're definitely gonna set that up, guys. If you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. We need your support. Here in R&R Studio, we showcase local Houston artists, and it's a free service that we just feel like we want to give something to the music community. I want to be remembered, or we want to be remembered as people who did something for the music community in Houston, and really Dallas, Austin, because we have bands that come from those places.
Yeah, that's
already.
awesome.
And so your subscription is very important to us. Share it with your friends. Tell them about it. If you know of any local artists that could benefit from performing their music, we built this platform that gets streamed out to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Like I gotta count because 3 is too hard to remember. Yeah. And so send them our way. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you share this event. We want to make sure that Patrick Gamble gets seen by a lot of new people. We want to make sure that his music, his original music, and just your music and your voice, a lot of people, it reaches new ears. And that you gain new fans, man, because this is what this is all about.
I really appreciate it. This is an awesome thing.
We want to promote local artists' music to where they can grow. A lot of artists don't, me especially growing up, I didn't have the opportunity to do something like this. So I want to make sure that those bands that never get heard because either they don't know the right person or the right person doesn't like them, or they don't fit a certain guidelines to be at some of these places. We want to give them this platform to shine, and make sure they have a good demo, and just take it out there and promote themselves. And if you're watching on Twitter, just retweet the event, give us a bunch of hearts, share it. Again, we want to make sure that Patrick's music gets heard all over the place. Maybe somebody
worldwide
in friggin' China will hear you, bro, and we'll book you for a concert. Fuck.
Sweet, let's do it. I mean, whatever.
All right, so I think we're about to go, guys. Are you ready for this, man?
Yeah. One last shout out. Hit up the G Spot over there in Santa Fe. My buddy Gypsy Overton, tattoo artist. They really good friends of mine. They sponsor me and great work. Hit them up, Gypsy.
Awesome. Well, I may need some tattoos.
Yeah.
And actually, one last thing. We want to give a shout out to our sponsor, Westone Audio. They provided in-ears for everybody in the studio. They sound very sexy. They fit very comfortably. And we all use Westone Audio. And if you're going to use in-ears, Westone Audio is the way to go. I gotta come up with a song.
I'm gonna get me a pair now.
Yeah, dude.
I'll write the song there. Oh, you do music too?
Yes, I do
write
music.
The song.
We'll collaborate on a Westone Audio song.
It's coming.
All right, guys. So let's do this. We're gonna take a short break while Patrick goes and gets set up. You're in for a treat. Don't go anywhere, guys.
Check it out.
Awesome.